to jobskillshare.org. This is Danish, the founder of jobskillshare.org. Today we will be starting our training on ticketing system training. Very important training for you guys. If you are brand new to IT and if you are already starting, like say for example, you came to this video and you're watching this video right now and you type ticketing system and this video popped up, this will be the best video for you, because if you start working tomorrow, someone will tell you, can you open the ticketing system and start working? And if you don't know, what's going to happen? That's what we're going to basically cover. So in this course, you will know what the ticketing systems are, and you will have hands-on experience. You will be downloading the server and the client. You're going to be working as a technician and also as a staff member. So how do they post a ticket, and then how do you get the ticket, assign it? And basically after this video, you will have no worries when you go to interview and somebody asks you these questions. Do you know how to assign tickets? Do you know how to manage tickets? Do you know how to work on ticketing systems? Then your answer should be yes. All right, so now after this video, you will see my screen and start learning, guys. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to jobskillshare.org, and this is going to be a very short course, and the short course name is Helpless Ticketing Systems. Now, why do you need to know about Helpless Ticketing System? If you're a brand new IT person and you're trying to get into the IT, or you're basically trying to prepare yourself for interviews, then we highly recommend you take this course. Because, you know, one of the things about books and the courses are that now things are changing, but back in the days, people were really not mentioning about ticketing systems. But when you go to interview, someone will ask you a question. Hey, do you know how to assign a ticket? Do you know how to use this ticketing system? Do you know how to use that ticketing system? They were using these ticketing system terms, and it was confusing a lot of students. So if someone asks you this question and you don't know the answer, it kind of put a negative impact on your interview. So we decided that, hey, why not we just create a full ticketing system course? So then our learners will know better, and when they have something like interview, when they come up with these terms, hey, do you know how to assign ticketing system, or do you know about any ticketing system? Bam, you just start talking about it, and that will look really good on your interview, and also when you start talking with someone on the phone, because they can ask you these questions on the phone. So we created this course on our old platform, and you guys can see the success, and on YouTube it was pretty hit. So a lot of people really love this course. It's a short course. It's only one video that's going to be a big video, and then the rest we will be using our old videos that are also great for learning. So let's go back to the new system, which is jobskillshare.org, and you will see this course, ticketing system. So what is ticketing system and why are we doing this? Let's see why are we doing this. So let's go to Google, and I'm going to show you guys a real world example what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and type google.com. It will take a second because I'm recording at the same time. Okay, so now finally we got Google. So let's say you're looking for a job, right? And I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Indeed.com. Oops, mistake. This is the one right here, Indeed.com. And here I'm gonna type in this Helpless Ticket System. Now you guys are looking at it, I mean, this is not a term, this is not a title, Helpless Ticketing System. You will never see something like that. The reason I did that is this will pull something very important. So 8 hours ago, somebody posted a job about helpless technician. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to do Control F, and on Control F, I'm just going to type ticket, and then enter. Oh, there you go. Use remedy to monitor and update incoming / assign tickets. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. When you go to interview, they will throw these questions to you, because if someone is from HR department or someone from somewhere else, they're also looking at these information that they were provided by an IT manager or someone. So they will pick something from here. They're going to be using all these things, but let's focus on this because we're putting our course right here, and we cover every single thing in our courses. So at the end, when someone throw these responsibility and you look at these, you're just good to go.
But today we're talking about tickets. So that's just one example. I can go and just find 5 hours ago somebody else posted this job right here, and I can start clicking on all of these jobs and just do Control F and then start finding out. So for example, if I click on here, Control F, and I just click enter, there you go. I have another one that's basically create helpless tickets in the designated ticket tracking system. It's the same thing, ticketing system, ticket tracking system. So you guys can see how important it is for you guys to know about ticketing systems. And that's one way. That's the people that I'm targeting for jobs. Like you're looking for a job, you're brand new, you don't know about ticketing system, and you now know, oh wow, there's something out there, I need to know about it. And there's a second group that, let's say you got a job and luckily you didn't get these questions. Now the first day you log into your computer and they say, hey, we're using Remedy ticketing system or Spiceworks. We are using that, and go ahead and turn it on. You will see some of the calls on please start your work. Oh my God, what is ticketing system? What is he talking about? Now you're like looking at it, if you don't know about this, trust me, you will be in a very bad situation. I mean, for that point, definitely you will learn. But imagine if you have watched this video before and you just start working and somebody say, hey, ticketing system, man, I know this. I know what he's talking about. I'm just going to turn on the ticketing system right now and assign it right there. There you go. This is what the goal of this course is, that we want you at the end of this video, you should be so comfortable with ticketing system that this will be basically no big deal for you. So like we did in the other courses, we are focused only on real world skills. We directly just jump into things so that you guys can learn and start applying these skills at work. So we don't really go on definitions and things, and that's why we provided it here so you guys can read about it. Basically what it is, ticketing system is like, there's a company, they have let's say for example back in the days there was a company, let's say they have 70 people and they don't have a ticketing system. So what they will do, they will send it to any problems to their emails. But emails are not made for they're not organized in a way that you can assign calls to someone, track things, is it done, things like that. Yes, emails can do a lot of things, but they're not very detailed like that. So someone came up with a ticketing system and say, hey, why not we create this software, and then everyone will go to that software, submit the ticket, and then they will name it like, this is a high priority, this is, we need it right away, we need a fix right away, or someone needs to assign it to a different department, so then it's make it easy, so then they click and then everything is done. So it cuts a lot of the confusion, the things like that. So that's why they came up with ticketing system. In every company that you go there, and let's say for example you're a technical company or you're an IT person, I am pretty sure you will be using some type of ticketing system. So the basic idea behind this course is that these terms, how to use ticketing system. So when you know one ticketing system pretty good, you should be good with all other ticketing systems. They're all the same. There's really they might be feature wise better than others, but there's not you don't need to learn like coding or something like that. There's nothing like that. So all you have to do is to log into the course and then take this course. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and log in. So while I'm logging in, I'm just going to go ahead and pull some other things, like make sure that we have our test computer ready, which is this one right here. This is where we're going to do our lab right now, and you guys will be following me. And let's go ahead and log in right here. And we're going to put our username and password. So we're going to log in, and this is going to be our testing machine. And like I said, this is going to be only one video, and after this video you should be good to go. And we'll provide you other videos that you guys can also learn things from it. So when you log in, this course can be also found on the main page. You can also go to the all courses on the top and find the course, but you guys can click on Helpless ticketing system here. Once you click on that, you can read all that and then click on start course. Alright, so when you start this course, you will see these agreement things, and you click on start course right here. And then there will be a first section before you start. Before you start is basically very important for you guys to know about this section, because we tell learners to subscribe to our channel, because if you don't subscribe and this site goes down, there's no other way for you to kind of get to this site. So YouTube videos are the best way to be, at the same time you guys can learn things. You guys can also do discussions. If you have any questions, you can just drop it right here. Each unit should have its discussion. So we're going to go to next unit, and basically we will jump into our course and start our course. So basically this is a lecture part, and that's text. Like I said, we're not going to go through the text. You guys can read this. We have put nice text if someone like that, the summary, the benefits and things like that. Make sure you guys go over it. Now quickly, I'm going to say that we have other videos like Track It. This is a ticketing system that's pretty famous outside, and ServiceNow is another one. It's really famous. So people are using these a lot, and Remedy is another term that you guys just saw that. So with time, we will be adding videos to these sections, and you will see names. But the video that we're doing right now should be enough for you guys to kind of get started with the course. But you guys can always come back to the course, and if you guys see some other new specifically towards in a software ticketing system, you guys can click on it and learn about it. But we will not be testing you with the project that we're going to be adding that at the end of this video. We will not be testing you on the software right here. We'll be only testing you with the software that's freely available, and that's what we are going to do right now. So let's go ahead and install our first ticketing system. So I have a computer ready. All I need to do is to go to internet. So I know I have internet connection. And while that's coming up, I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and make sure everything is okay here. I got this, okay. Oh, let's stop that, let's stop this. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to google.com. And the ticketing system that we're going to basically work on is Spiceworks. And we already worked on this on the last one, but we're gonna do this the new videos because there are new changes to Spiceworks, so it'll be a good video for someone to know what the new Spiceworks looks like. Now, Spiceworks is more than ticketing system. It's a full software that basically, and it has a big community, huge community. So we're not talking about the software itself right now. We're just talking about the ticketing system piece, that how can you get a powerful ticketing system and install it on your system, and you can play around with it and get really good with ticketing. So that's what we're going to do. So you did Spiceworks. We're going to go ahead and click on download here, and we will download this software. So it tells you right here, no limited trials, no freemium. These apps are 100% free. 100%, yeah. Actually, it's true. They are 100% really good. So we're gonna do this is launch cloud help desk. We can. This is something new. I haven't tested this, but I'm gonna do the download the desktop app here. So what will happen? You will see this 66 MB file, and we're gonna go ahead and click on save, and this will get downloaded. And there you go, it's downloaded, and we are going to go ahead and run this software. So we'll see that installer in a second. I think I need to go to my downloads. There you go. Okay, so go to download, and I'm going to double click on Spiceworks, click on run, and we will install Spiceworks. Alright, so then you'll click on port 80. I mean, you can pick any other ports, but for testing you don't need to mess with anything. You know, if you want to learn things, just next and install. This is this installing, I can talk a little about it. You know, this is an inventory monitoring system. It can help you with a lot of things. You know, if let's say for example you have 500 computers in one network and you want to know what they got, and you want to do reportings, you want to do some other advanced stuff, you want to know how many 32-bit systems on the inside these 500 computers in this company. You can just with one click run a report, and it will tell you, okay, these are the 32-bit systems. These are the systems with the less hard drive. These are the system with the hard drive errors. These are the system with this, that, and you can do a lot of things with Spiceworks. So that's kind of the history behind it, and then the main software is about that. But it also comes with this powerful ticketing system, server end and user end, which is why I picked this software. I mean, I could just go online and pick any other demo, but then you will not have the feeling of the real ticketing system. So that's why I'm doing this, so you guys can do this on your computers. These are not I do not take any responsibility for software, so make sure you read their licenses and everything like that. It's free, you can just use it, but again, no software responsibility here. So make sure you do any testing zone that we provide over here. You do it on your test machine. You have your free site virtual machine. Open it. Don't do this on your main computer, but because if it mess up, then we're not responsible. All right. So there's and then you just click on continue. You can say start Spiceworks now, and then that's fine. I'm just gonna start it now. You see this icon right here on the right side. It will launch the browser right now, and basically you have your Spiceworks running right now. So that's what's happening right now. Okay. So you have the Spiceworks running, and what we're gonna do right now is just wait for it to finish up its basic setup, and then I'll show you guys exactly how to practice on your own ticketing system. And this is how you will be doing it if you want to install this for a company, or maybe you have a small business contract and somebody asks you, hey, can you install a ticketing system for us? So I think you guys should consider Spiceworks, and or maybe some other ones too. There are some really good ones, like the nice commercial ones. So when everything is done, you can just put the information right here. This will be required for you to start using. You need an account for Spiceworks, so make sure you guys do that. Just gonna click that. You can also log in from your LinkedIn account on Facebook if you want to. If you already have an account, you can use that. I have an account, so I'm going to use that, and you guys can fill that. If you don't have, then it will create a Spiceworks account. When you log in, you'll see this first screen with what do you want to do with Spiceworks. So this is what I was talking about: discover and monitor devices, and that's something really other things that we're going to discuss in our help desk course, which is entry level, and also the IT support specialist. That's going to be next course, advanced course. But what we're concerned about this video is get my help desk running, and that's the main part of this. Is that right here, by setting up help desk, you can have users submit tickets through email or a custom portal, assign and track tickets across your team, run reports, and configure alerts for tickets, import tickets from your existing help desk. So see, even this kind of gives you a nice basic idea of what ticketing systems are. So I'm going to click on configure help desk ticketing system. As soon as you configure, you will get into the admin part, and right here is your first look of the the admin side of ticketing system is right here. And this is how almost every ticketing system looks like. They have an ID, they might have a different numbers, but this can grow up and up and up, and this can go to thousands of ticketings. Some of the people might be using ticketing system for about 4 or 5 years, so you might see ID numbers, huge numbers in there. And summary is, if someone sent you a ticket, you will see what the problem is in a very short description, and that's a summary right here. Assignee is basically if you are the IT person, this is how you see it. You go online, you open your ticketing system, and then you see something like this. Do you accept that? If it's your call, maybe you will accept it. If it's not your call, maybe someone else will need to do that, or maybe you're the person who need to assign these things to someone else, and that's what basically you will be responsible. This is kind of like a daily part of your job. This is what you're based on. You're maybe some people might be so serious that they will be putting reviews based on how you perform on the ticketing system. So you need to put like timing in there, You need to make sure you close it on right time. You know, you your reviews, your yearly reviews might be based on this, how you perform on these ticketing systems. So that's why I say that it's very, very important for you guys to know about ticketing systems. So these are the tickets that comes with it, by default. So I can just either accept and do things, but what I want you guys to know is how users will submit a ticket, and from there on, how do you accept the ticket and then close the ticket. So let's go ahead, and what you will see, any server and client ticketing system, they will have some server end like this. You will see something like this as a power users or an IT users, they see something like that, or Helpless. But users are usually look at the page or a template that you have created for them. So it's not going to look like this for them, but it's going to look like a very simple page to them. So that will call user portal. We're going to click on user portal here in Spiceworks. They call it user portal. Your might say something else, but that will look like a page. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. So you can customize, like maybe you want to put your company logo and things like that, but since we're just doing practice, you can just click on preview right here, and then you will see the user portal. This is the user portal, and this is what user will see. So they will have an email address in here, or if it's